Gymnasium in the Bronx, New York. It's time for Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference men's basketball on ESPN+. This afternoon, the Marist Red Foxes have made the trip down the Taconic to New York City for a showdown against the Manhattan Jaspers. Great to have you with us courtside here in Riverdale alongside the Jasper Hall of Famer Chris Smooth Williams. I'm Jason Guerette. Both of these teams come in struggling and in need of a victory.
Good afternoon, partner. You're right about that. Both of these teams need a win.
A lot of older players, a lot of experienced players that we're going to see in today's game, but for Marist, they're getting a lot of offense from their younger players. In particular, Jowie Tuka, who might be the Rookie of the Year this year in the MAC.
The 6'1" freshman guard from Maryland is fearless. He has the ability to put up big numbers. He plays downhill, a perfect fit for John Dunn's system.
Meanwhile, for Manhattan, almost their entire rotation is made up of seniors, and one guy they're looking to get going today is Ant Nelson. Perez, backdoor feed. Brennan tried to jam it. He's blocked by Jones.
Excellent rim protection by Jones there. Brennan should have put that up as a floater rather than trying to go up and dunk it. Held it too long.
And Soleil turns it over on the other end, leads to a Perez floater, and he's got 8 first-half points. So Marist shows the double. Perez steps into a 3, and that's too long, but Diallo tracks down the rebound. Great hustle for Manhattan. Now Perez again spinning to his right. The lob for Roberts, and he slams it home. Now another crowd and another Jasper steal. Up ahead of the field is Perez. Takes the contact, finishes anyway. 15 first-half points for Jose Perez. Ituka guarded by Elijah Buchanan. Again tries to turn the corner, and Roberts throws it back. 3-on-2 the other way. Nelson, the razzle-dazzle to the hoop. The other way, Perez, with Marist a little bit lax getting back defensively. He puts in his first points of the second half. And now a steal by Nelson. More Jasper pressure. Perez again. Stripped away by Noah Harris. And Harris gives it right back. 2-on-1 the other way. Perez the lob, and Nelson able to feather it in. Highly competitive first half here in the Bronx, tied at 19 between Marist and Manhattan, the first of 2 meetings this season in Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference play. This is the 56th all-time meeting between these two programs. Manhattan leads the all-time series. However, Marist has gotten the better of the Jaspers as of late. They swept the back-to-back series, including an overtime win last year here in the Bronx. And they've also played a lot of close games against each other. You see those 3 overtime games the last 8. And obviously tied right now. We could be headed for another close game.
As expected, both of these teams come out. They play so hard. They play tough. You expect close games. Ideally, the Jaspers, because they're at home, you're looking for that run.
This for the Jaspers is their lone home game in the stretch of 6. They go to Buffalo next weekend. Looking to take care of their home court. Coming off of back-to-back losses in New Jersey at Monmouth and at St. Peter's this past week. Jose Perez leading all scorers with 8 points in the early going. He calls for a screen from Samba Diallo, who's back in. Perez into the block. Nifty move, puts it in.
He has all the moves from that mid-post area. Once he gets 1 foot in the lane, very crafty, head fakes, footwork, able to go off the glass.
We've talked about balance at several points in this first half, and to make all those moves all at once and still be able to finish, got to have good balance.
Balance and strength.
Soleil showing some strength, tried to get a shot off. That may have been blocked by Roberts underneath.
Roberts doing a great job, help side defense, protecting the rim.
Skip pass, nice extra feed inside. Roberts could not finish around the shot blocker Jones.
Jones comes back, protects his rim.
Jowie Tuka almost lost the handle. Backs it out for Harris. Now inside, and the ball deflected away. Nice hands by Roberts from behind.
2 really good defensive possessions there by Josh Roberts. Underrated on that end of the floor.
See Roberts and Jones going back-to-back possessions right at each other. Buchanan from the mid-range. Short-armed it, harassed me with a rebound.
And that's a shot you like to see Buchanan take before he starts shooting the 3-ball.
Ituka just lost it, lost the dribble. Here comes Nelson to the basket, flushes it in, and Marist wants a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Jaspers again after a slow start. They fell behind 7-0 in this game. They now have their largest lead.
all generated because of their defense. Watch Ant Nelson here again. Great help side in the right place at the right time. Able to get out in transition, showing his bounce there, lays it in with the left. When we call that a dunk, I'm gonna say that's a lay-in dunk because Ant is so smooth.
Well, Ant Nelson now with 5 points in the first half. We highlighted him in the open. He is coming off of a double-figure performance in the loss to St. Peter's. And for Nelson, he led the Jaspers in scoring last season, over 13 points per game, but he's the top three-point shooter in the MAC entering play today, 44%. He's also averaging just under 11 points per game, and the Jaspers were without him for a while. They were without him for 3 games officially, but it was a month between action for Ant Nelson with a COVID pause and also a non-COVID injury, and they're looking to get him back to being himself again.
Well, it looks like he's starting to get his sea legs. Ant Nelson is one of those guys who has a high ceiling, and what I mean by that, talked about it in the opening, he can do everything. At 6'4", that is a great look, able to beat you off the bounce. He can shoot the 3 ball, he distributes, but defensively, if he gets active, all those things makes him an all-conference player, and he wants to be on that first team.
Jaspers come out of the timeout and they show a full-court press look with Nelson, Buchanan, Diallo, Perez, and Roberts. Their starting 5. Ituka with Harris in the backcourt. Breaks the timeline against the long arms of Elisha Buchanan.
Glad you brought that up. This team here defensively all over the place with length.
Sele knocks down a 3 in rhythm as Perez got caught on that screen. Semkelo Sele from South Africa on the board for the first time, averages 10 a game.
Sele doing a great job coming off that screen tight, getting separation.
Buchanan. Maris shows the double. Perez steps into a 3. And that's too long, but Diallo tracks down the rebound. Great hustle for Manhattan. Now Perez again spinning to his right. The lob for Roberts, and he slams it home.
Beautiful pass. Again, Jose able to get into the lane. He had been spinning to shoot the ball, that time with a pass, and Robert dunks it in with 2.
Looked like he was going to shoot that, but he ended up passing it for the high flyer Roberts. Harris. Now Sele on the baseline. And the righty floater is good. Nice balance there for Sele. Back-to-back buckets.
Great job using that Euro. Talked about the balance and strength to finish.
Nelson turns the corner and kicks out. Buchanan wants to get to the basket, and he puts it in.
And Jason, that's where Elijah Buchanan is at his best, when he's in attack mode, playing downhill. I like him going to the basket first before he starts shooting 3-pointers.
Both teams shooting over 50% here in the first half. Ituka to Sele. Thought about another deep shot. Jasper swarmed defensively. Ituka is stripped but fouled by Buchanan. Just got a little piece of the arm there, but the crowd is into this game, thanks in part to some spectacular plays from Jose Perez, scoring for himself and dishing for an alley-oop jam. It is 27-24 Manhattan on ESPN+.